Hey everybody, it's Big Rob Savage. So we're gonna be doing something new here. We're gonna start a vlog and we're gonna call it Living with the Savage. So you guys are gonna get to hear all about me, all that I do, all that I've done, where I've come from, where I'm at now, and where I'm going. Okay, so how I got involved with music. I have youth camps at our property with the ministry that we're connected with called Faith Ministries. It's a worldwide ministry, and kids come from all around the country to these camps that we have. And so there was a song that I did. It's called Weights in Your Face. And I'm a bodybuilder. And so bodybuilders, we don't got a lot of good bodybuilding songs. So I said, hey, let's put a bodybuilding song together. And so I did. And so the first time I actually put that song together, I performed it at one of the camps. And so there was a lot of energy there. So I said, hey, let's keep going. So this song, Weights in Your Face, that I'm telling you about, it's one of my favorite songs. It's high energy. It's talking about lifting weights. It's talking about everybody making excuses and not doing what it takes. And so I really like it. It's right in your face. Weights in your face, get you a taste. You know, I've got some parts in there that may offend the regular person. So if you're offended, then you may not want to listen to it. But if you want to get in there and get you some weights and change your life, it's just a song for you. It was really, really cool. I got to do this song with my oldest son. We got to put his wife in the song, who's my daughter-in-law. Her name's Carrie. I got to have my wife in the video with us, a bunch of friends. I got all my kids in the video. And so that was probably, for me so far, the best video we've shot. Now, we've shot better quality videos since then, but I'm a family person, and that video we got to shoot with my entire family. It really meant a lot to me, and so that was an amazing experience. Also, we had a bunch of friends come to the gym and volunteer and participate in that video. I can't thank them enough. I've got a friend of mine, his name is Matt, he's a bodybuilder, and for the first time ever last year when he did his bodybuilding competition, he used Weights in Your Face as his come out song. And so it was amazing to hear that song over the loudspeaker. The PA system was amazing. So that's been a pretty fun project. 2020 is gonna be a huge year for us. We've got about 12 tracks completed, and we've got about 5 videos so far. And so we've got a lot of music, a lot of film, a lot of videos to go with those songs, a lot of high energy. My music is different probably than you're gonna hear probably anywhere, to be honest with you. We don't sound like anybody. We're not trying to duplicate anybody. We're trying to put positive music out with a good message in every single song. Now, that doesn't mean that some of the songs won't talk about the struggle, but we're not gonna glorify the struggle. Hey, the struggle is part of the deal, but we get out of the struggle. We get on the other side of the struggle. So that's what we're doing. We're putting a lot of high energy in this music, super dope beats. We got a bunch of features on the album, and so we're gonna start doing more and more releases as 2020 goes. But we've got, the name of the album is gonna be My Life Like a Grizzly. And I don't think that song's actually gonna drop until maybe spring, maybe midsummer before that one actually comes out. I would say one of the most impactful songs that I've done so far is My Life Like a Grizzly. And the reason that song means so much to me is because I started that song off with the beginning of my life as a child. I came from the gutter. I came from nothing. Rats and roaches, little bitty small shack house. We have no idea where food's coming from a lot of times. Drive-by shootings in the 70s. Everybody thought that started in the 90s. That was in the 70s, seeing people shooting at one another. So I came from a very chaotic environment, you know, as a child. But I didn't let that frame me and make me and decide who I was gonna be. So I talked about you know, being in that tough situation. Then I talked about, you know, I'm 21 years old. I got 3 kids and a wife, you know, and so I talk about that a little bit. Then I talk about us, you know, starting our business together and making it through that, and then coming out of our business and being successful in life. So I didn't tell my whole story, my whole testimony in that song, but I packed a lot in that verse, a lot. And so that song probably means the most to me personally, just because that song is about my life like a grizzly. I can relate to a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear does what it takes when it has to, no matter what the cost is. He's not out messing with anybody and doesn't care what any other bears are doing, but don't mess with his family, and he's gonna make sure his family's taken care of at all times. One of the things I've learned from film that I didn't know is, man, film takes a long time. You have to shoot the same shot like 5 or 6 times, perfect. And so you may shoot one shot, you know, that same shot 5 times just this way, then they get you from the side, then they get you from the back, then they get you high, then they get you low. So that was different. So that video, we started probably at 4 o'clock in the morning. I guarantee we didn't get done until after midnight or 1 o'clock that night shooting that, shooting that video. That was the longest day I'd ever had in film, but it was actually absolutely amazing. You know, when we filmed Kill 'Em All, you cannot tell we were outside freezing. It was probably like 20 degrees. We were freezing outside. Those are just some things you probably would never think of in a video, at least I wouldn't. You know, but we've had a lot of fun with our videos too. I mean, a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun. Some of the locations we've been where we filmed has been absolutely amazing. Got to see some really cool stuff, drive some really cool cars, be involved with some really cool people. Our film crew is phenomenal. Ralph Dumas is in charge of our film, and I mean, he is phenomenal. So I mean, you know, where we're doing production and he's helping direct, he's helping film, he makes everything look top notch. That's why our videos look like the movies, because he puts that polish on it. So that's something that's pretty cool too, that we've got the experience. And like I said, being able to do this with my family is absolutely amazing. I would like to know from you guys, since we're just starting this, you know, living with the Savage, I'd like to know what type of content you guys would like to see. Would you like to see more bodybuilding? Would you like to see me doing more videos of working out, you know, training videos, teaching you? Would you like to hear more about what I'm doing behind the scenes with music? We typically go to Strangeland recording studios, and that's Tech Nine's studio here in Kansas City, if you guys didn't know that. And that's where we go and mix and master a majority of our music. And so we get to meet some really cool people. Snoop Dogg came in on us while we were in there recording, and he liked our music and was dancing around to it and on the mic. So, you know, it's been a really, really amazing journey with the music. So if you guys would like to hear more on that, let me know, because I got a lot more to go. So the content that you're wanting to see more of, put it in the comments for me. Let me know what you want and I'll give it to you. And so you can go to Big Rob Savage on YouTube, subscribe. Big Rob Savage on Facebook, subscribe. Big Rob Savage on Instagram, subscribe. Follow me. I guarantee you're gonna love it. We do a lot of awesome stuff. Everybody who knows me says the same thing. Who is this guy? And you're gonna get a chance to find out who I am. Just keep following me. Thank you so much for joining us on this first vlog, and we'll see you next time.
Drop the top, baby, let your hair blow. I'm a rider, baby, what you didn't know. Turn the volume up loud, let the speakers go. It's time to shine, shawty, let your friends know. Drop the top, baby, let your hair blow. I'm a rider, baby, what you didn't know.